What's good, YouTube? It's your boy JM Dingo. Yes, I've been gone for a while, and yeah, I know I've been slacking, but I'll be coming back with more videos more often, hopefully. You get me? But today, I really wanted to talk about something that I've been wanting to get off my chest for a long time, and that's sort of the reason why I haven't been uploading as much as well. You understand what I mean? And the topic for today is the truth about the 9 to 5. Yes, so generations on top of generations, bro. Majority of society has been working for companies or for a small percentage of people, which are entrepreneurs or business owners. You get what I'm saying? And to be honest, there's no problem with that. There's no problem with that. As long as you are happy with what you're doing, I believe that you should still be doing what you always wanted to do. But the thing about it though, I know many people that hate their job. They just hate working for the people. And to be honest, it's a sad thing because I've seen it like basically every day. People that are around me, I've seen it every single day. I see how miserable they are. I see how stressed and depressed they are. And to be honest, it's like they don't think they could get out of it. And that's the saddest thing. Because I could tell you, I've been working for a little while. And you could look back on my video, which I posted. It was called Why Pain is a Good Thing. Yeah, you could check that out. And I basically showed you the work life. Like, in there was very stressing. You could see that there was a lot of work going on. You see, like, a lot of people are just depressed. Like, I was on the bus and, like, the whole bus of workers were depressed. And, bro, it's not a good look, especially in this day and age where the opportunities are limitless. You get me? So, basically, I would say for all the people that really hate their job, find a way out of it. If you really and truly have a different passion outside of that 9 to 5, find that passion. I don't care if the job is making you money, if you are stressed, if it's really taking a toll on your physical and mental health, you should leave it and find something better that can relieve the stress. You understand what I mean? Because the thing is, let me show you the cold hard truth about working a 9 to 5. You see, the HRs or supervisors or the managers, they don't give a fuck about the workers, just the co-workers around the environment. They really don't care. And to be honest, where I have worked, they didn't give a shit about us either. And I remember watching a video that a guy was working at a warehouse and he was saying him and a lady, like, when you work in a warehouse, you do multiple jobs. You go from place to place in the warehouse to do different stuff. So he and a lady went over to a different department to do something different. And they were handling the packages and whatever. And basically, somebody, I think it's another lady behind them, she fell. She collapsed on the ground. You get me? And the workers were shouting, the HRs and the managers, for help. And the way how they didn't care about the workers, they took their own time. Because if you're telling them that somebody just collapsed on the floor, you should be running. But no, they're walking. They're walking slow as ever. Like they don't care. And the thing about it, the worst thing about it too, is that when they went over, they checked the girl that collapsed. And the lady died in front of everyone, bro. Passed away in front of everyone. And look at the bullshit now. The managers and the supervisors, told the co-workers to continue working like you didn't just see a fucking dead person right at your feet. Right there, they should have some sort of love and respect for that lady. You get me? They should have some more sympathy. You get me? But no, they told the niggas to continue working. And that is fucking sad, bro. That is fucking sad. So that means if anybody else in that warehouse died, it would have been the same thing. And that shit hurts. Why would people want to be in that type of environment, knowing that it could be their career, they could work their whole lives there, and knowing that they have to adapt to that type of environment, that type of toxicity? That shit isn't good for you, bro. You get me? And I realize a lot of people give up their hopes and dreams just because it didn't work. You get me? But the thing is, it could always work, but you have to be more logical in what you're doing. You have to find ways. If something failed, you have to understand why you failed and work around it. Change up some things in order for you to achieve it. But people don't think like that. They think that, oh, they're never gonna be successful, so they go back in a pile of rubbish of a 9-to-5 job. You get me? I'm not bashing no person that does a 9-to-5, because as I said, if you enjoy what you do, that's all that matters. You get me? But as I said, there's a lot of people that hate their job. They leave the job too to pursue their dreams, but because it didn't work, they go back in it and they're depressed for the rest of their life. Here's another truth about 9-to-5 workers. They know that the workers are getting chump change, bro. That's the cold hard truth. Imagine, you are working harder than the upper class management, and you're getting the smallest amount of pay. It shows the value of what you're doing. You get me? Even though you're working hard as hell, it shows the value of what you're doing. And to be honest, if you get fired or you quit, they don't care either. They're not gonna say, oh, I'm gonna miss you. They'll be like, okay, just give me your card, give me everything that you had from the workplace, and could go. Show that they don't care, because they could easily replace you. You get me? Based on the value that you're adding. Because you could be lifting heavy boxes all day, working harder than everybody, and still be getting little chump change because of the value. Anybody could lift up boxes, but not everybody could start their own business. Not everybody could be a scientist. Not everybody could fly a plane and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So it really shows that value is very important. The value that you bring to the table. So if you know that you are worth more than just working for people that you know don't give a shit about you, leave it. Because you know your worth. I don't care if no income is coming in right away, but just work on something that will give you more income eventually. Because the truth is, entrepreneurs, no, 9-to-5 workers get the crumbs of the bread, while entrepreneurs and business owners get the slices. Let that sink in for you. Let that sink in. That's the cold hard truth. Entrepreneurs making 6 figures, 7 figures up. 9-to-5 workers is not even making 4 figures. You get me? 4 figures, or probably, yeah, they're not even making 5 figures in a month, bro. Guys, do not get it twisted. I am referring to the majority of 9-to-5 workers, which is most of the world's population. Moreover, there's only a small percentage of 9-to-5 workers that could make 5 figures monthly. Not every one of them can't make that much. There's only a small percentage that could make 5 figures and going up through a 9-to-5. and yet entrepreneurs making 5, 6, 7 and up. You get me? Which is sad, but it's the cold-hearted truth. So it all depends on what you wanted to do. If you want to work in a 9 to 5, cool. That's if you enjoy it. But if you don't enjoy working for the people, what you think you're supposed to do, you're supposed to think logically and be like, okay, I could not stay in this forever. Because in my case, when I started working, I realized like this is what people really spend 25, 30 years of their life doing. You get me? So I was like, no, I gotta find some ways to get out, which I did. And to be honest, I had a little family trouble and all of that because I had to fight for what I believed in, but they wanted me to go down the track of working a 9 to 5. But that's not my purpose. If your purpose is within the 9 to 5, cool. For example, if you go to college, you get a degree in like medicine, or you are a scientist, you're a lawyer, yeah, you gotta go to college and be working that. You get me? That's if it's aligned with your purpose. If you love doing what you're doing, as I said repeatedly, that's all that matters, as long as you get fulfillment from what you're doing. If you hate what you do, find ways out of it. You get me? Find ways out of it. And the truth is as well, people just don't find the urgency to leave. You get me? They don't find the urgency because they rely on that one job to carry them through the rest of their life. Bear in mind, they hate the job. They're stressed and depressed all the time. And the thing about it, some of them don't even know that it's the job that's making them that way. Because I realize that a lot of people, they just be saying stuff out of the blue, like saying some weird stuff out of the blue, or they start talking to themselves and stuff like that, like about bullshit, or they stress over bullshit, or they argue over bullshit because they can't manage the stress of the 9 to 5 and they want to get rid of that stress somehow. And that is not a healthy way to live. I lived around people that are like that, and I'm telling you, that's the reason why I couldn't be doing no 9 to 5 job. Yeah, like it takes a toll on your body, but you see, with your mental, like, no. This is basically the most important thing to me, my brain. Think of ideas. You get me? Think of ideas, bro. Because I'm on this entrepreneurship route. You get me? Yeah, it's kind of rough at the start, but I know that I'm gonna come out successful eventually because, I pray to God, I praise Him every day. I meditate, I exercise, I keep my body right, I eat healthy, and I just been putting in the work consistently. Yeah, tough times are gonna come because, as I said, life is not a bed of roses, but you have to go through the hardship in order to become a better person. And I always believe that no matter how hard the day is, sometimes I feel like giving up, but I know I can't give up because my purpose doesn't rely on a 9 to 5 job, honestly. And to go back in that, I don't know what is gonna happen, bro. But I am manifesting this, that I am not going back to a 9 to 5 job. I just can't do it. Because I don't want to lose this. Or my back. You get me? But as I said, I'm not bashing anybody. Just find something that you love to do that is making you income. If you hate what you do and it's really taking a toll on your physical and mental health, leave it, bro. That's the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoy. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Holla back at your boy. Peace.